The following is a presentation of the Missouri Sports Network.
Hey, welcome back to High School Game Day here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Certainly glad that you've tuned in. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. We go to the Ozark Tigers locker room here as we welcome in the Kickapoo Lady Chiefs and head coach Leslie Hanchy. Coach Hanchy, thanks so much for making yourself available here on game day.
Thanks, and thanks for having us on. We've been looking forward to it.
And Coach, we have a rule here at the Missouri Sports Network to actually become a friend of the show. You have to make 3 appearances, and this is your 3rd appearance. So congratulations.
Perfect.
You're now officially a friend of the show.
Perfect. I love that.
There's no membership dues, no secret handshakes. Just
even better.
All right. Coach, first off to a tremendous start, 17-0 on the season. Talk a little bit about the season here. You're about probably 70%, maybe 75% of the way through the season. What's it been like for the Lady Chiefs?
Sure. It's been a great year so far. Obviously, being undefeated is awesome, but we're getting everybody's best game every single night. We've got a great group of girls that have really bought into the system. We had several graduate last year, and we had some move-ins and some transfers in that we had to kind of put all the puzzle pieces together. And I told the girls from the beginning it was going to take us about 10 to 11 games for us to kind of figure each other out and get comfortable with each other. And these past few weeks, it's really shown, and we're kind of hitting our stride right when we need to with these last few weeks of season coming upon us.
Yeah, 10 games in would have been a 94-11 victory.
That was was that the pink and white?
That was Parkview. But
yeah.
Coach, you mentioned you kind of had to replace some things due to graduation. Talk about some of those kids that graduated and who maybe is stepping into some of those roles.
Sure. So Michaela Pilley graduated. She was one of the best players to ever come through our program. She's now playing at Fort Hays State, having a great year there for them. We also graduated Michaela Smith. She went on to play at McPherson. She ended up tearing her ACL last year, and we didn't get to have her a whole lot, but she was a very big name in our program. And then Allison Scott, who also went on to play softball at Evangel. So filling those 3 shoes was kind of a mainstay for us over the summer to kind of figure out, who needed to go where. We had a transfer come in of Anaya Perry from Link Academy, and she's been nothing but great for us. We knew that Josie Salazar and Lexi Ringel and Katie Vaughn, those are our 3 main seniors, were going to come in and really provide some leadership for us, and they've been really good at helping Anaya and Ari Warren, who transferred to us from Glendale, help get them comfortable with our system and what we expect within our program.
Coach, changes maybe to your, as you look back at your schedule from last year compared to this year, were there many changes that you made?
Not a whole lot of changes. There's going to be more changes for next season. Just different. It's just so hard to go to tournaments. People don't want to play in tournaments anymore is what I'm kind of slowly starting to learn. It's really hard to fill out get a full 8-team schedule, or in terms of like having 8 teams go for a tournament. So we've got the tournament that we usually go to in Willard. They're canceling theirs next year. We usually go to Pitt. We won't go there next year. So the schedule this year has been the same, but next year it will definitely change.
Talking about that Pitt tournament, there was a couple challenging games in there. You saw some real good competition. That has to help prepare you too.
Yes, and we needed that. We kind of went through a little there with about 3 or 4 games that it didn't really challenge us a whole lot. And so we went and played Blue Valley Northwest right out of the gate, and we had played them 2 times prior for the championship at that tournament. And playing them in the first game was kind of a wake-up call for us, and they're a very good team. We ended up winning by about 1 or 2, I want to say. I can't remember the exact score. And then we turned around the very next day and played Olathe North, who is a loaded team. They got a girl going to Florida State. That's tremendous. And our girls did a really nice job of doing what we needed them to do defensively to kind of shut her down, and then offensively taking it at them and not being afraid to get our shots swatted, because playing in canvas, man, they let you play. I loved it. I wish it was more physical here in Missouri like it is over in Kansas.
That was 64-60 win over Blue Valley Northwest, and then Olathe North was just 50-49, so nail biter there.
Yeah, it was a great game. 2 really great solid
buzzer.
So yeah, they hit a three at the buzzer. Our girls were so locked in. I don't even think they realized that we were up by four. And when that three went in, they all looked like they were just completely deflated. They thought they had tied the game up. And then when me and my assistant coach Daniel said, "Hey, we won," they were like, it like snapped them out of it, and they were pretty excited.
Now, with regards to the weather, that we had
Yeah.
here over the last week or 10 days ago, what did that challenge you at all as far as scheduling? Did you lose any games? Looking to fill
Yeah,
games?
so we ended up picking up a really good opponent here at the end of the month, Liberty North, who's always solid. They are always, in the top 10, top 12 in the state. She had reached out to me because everybody basically needed games throughout the whole state because it affected everybody's schedule. And I was really thankful that she reached out, and she's going to come play Nixa on that Friday and then turn around and play us on Saturday so that we still have the full 26 games before going to district play.
Yeah, anytime the meteorologists start using Gatorade flavors to describe the weather, I get kind of nervous.
Yeah.
Arctic blast and all that
Yes.
stuff. But hopefully we're through it. It's a very nice day out here today.
The
But
girls loved it. They loved having the snow days. They want all the snow days.
hey, I was in that mode myself. But Coach, down at Ozark tonight.
Yep, big one tonight.
What challenges do the Lady Tigers have in front of you?
They are a very well coached team, very disciplined on offense. They're not going to take any quick or bad shots. They're going to work it around, pass it, 10 to 12 times to get the best possible look that they can. And they are a tremendous rebounding team. So we had to shoot around before we came down here, and I told them that it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight of whoever ends up winning that battle is going to put themselves in a really good spot to win a game tonight.
Again, we were visiting with Kickapoo Lady Chiefs and head coach and newly friend of the show, Coach Leslie Hanchy. And this is probably the first interview I've ever done from a visitor's locker room. So they're always kind of first here. This episode 5,213, and this is a first. But Coach, you've got your young ladies there with you. You might introduce whoever's going to go first, and we'll visit with them, and we'll move on.
I'm going to give you to our all-state point guard, Josie Salazar, who just recently signed her national letter of intent yesterday with Drury University. She's going to go first.
All right.
Here she is.
All right. Josie, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Is it your first interview from the visitors' locker room?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
Tell us a little bit about what your role on the team is as you perceive it.
Yeah. So this year I kind of stepped into a more of a leadership role after Michaela Pilley graduated. So I'm kind of more a leader, facilitating, making sure that I know everything, making sure that I just know the ins and outs, able to help my teammates through the games.
Is the position that you're playing currently, is that the position that you've had for a number of years, going back even into maybe junior high? Have you always been the guard?
Yes, sir. I've always played guard.
What do you do on a game day outside of a radio interview or TV interview, I guess, from a visitor's locker room? What do you do to kind of get prepared mentally and physically? What are you thinking about throughout the day?
I want to make sure that I eat a good breakfast, have a good lunch, make sure my body's prepared for a game, make sure that I'm stretched and prepared, and mentally that I'm just focused on what needs to be done, who we're playing. Yeah.
All right. Very good. Now you've made your decision to attend Drury University. What went
Yes,
what
sir.
what went into that decision? Why Drury?
Well, I've just grown up watching the Lady Panthers play and going to the locker rooms, being around like Molly Miller and seeing a bunch of the greats. And it's just always been a dream to go to a place like that. So,
Any particular area of study that you're looking into?
I'm looking more in the pre-health area. Hopefully, maybe dentistry or something around that area.
Is there a background? I mean, someone in your family in that field?
Well, initially my first thought was like physician's assistant. My grandpa was a PA and my grandma was a nurse. So we have a few doctors in the area, in the family. So that's why I chose pre-health.
Josie, being a senior if you could go back and get in a time machine and go back to when you were in the 7th and 8th grade and give yourself some advice based on what you know right now as a senior, what advice would you go back and give that very young Josie Salazar?
I would say I would tell myself to just have confidence. Um, the people around you have confidence in yourself, so just go out and play your game, and don't let your mind stop yourself.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. What are you doing? What are you doing pregame to kind of get yourself loose?
Um, game. I we pray before the game. Before every game, we pray. That's a big thing. And I have two songs that I listen to before every game, and I always have to make sure that I have my sticky hands. Um, and Yeah, that's probably about it.
All right. Do you mind if I ask you the songs that you listen to or the artist?
Yeah, I listen to Over and Over. It's by Elevation Worship. And then I listen to I Thank God, also by Elevation Worship.
Outstanding. Well, Josie, hey, congratulations on a tremendous season thus far, and I hope it continues. Good luck tonight as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
And who do we have next?
Next, we have Lexi Ringle.
Well, Lexi, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Tell us a little bit about what grade are you in, and what position and role on the team do you have?
Yeah, so I'm a senior this year. I'm our big man. I'm our center this year. Yeah.
Is that role different from years past?
Not really. I've always been more of the big on the team because I've just always been the tallest.
Okay. Do you enjoy playing with your back to the basket, or would you rather face the basket?
I enjoy playing with my back to the basket. I think I have a good feel for what's going on behind me and I get to see everything that's going on the court.
As you come into this season, and I do this just by virtue of what I do. I look at schedules and I look at games that that I'm looking forward to either watching or being at. Do you find as a player looking at your own schedule and looking forward to certain games, and were there games on the schedule that you look forward to?
Yeah, I mean, every year I always make sure I look at the schedule. I like to see who we're playing, what we're going to see. Mix is always a big one to circle on the calendar, especially for me. So that one I'm always looking forward to, and I'm really excited for that one coming up.
All right. What and obviously Nick's a rival, maybe Glendale, or are those probably your two biggest rivalries?
Yeah, and I would definitely say Republic is up there too, especially with how good their team has been recently. It's a really good game.
Outstanding. What do you do throughout the day to kind of get prepared mentally and physically for a game?
Yeah, we always watch film on our teams that we're about to play before. And I get out of school early, so I always go home, make sure I get a nap in so I can feel good for our game. Definitely go get my 7 brew and then head to practice for our walkthrough.
All right. Yeah, it's nice to get a nap in the middle of the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seniors have perks. Tell us a little bit about what your plans are for next year, if you have any.
Yeah, so next year I'm committed to go play basketball at Newman University up in Wichita, and I'm planning on majoring in psychology and becoming a sports psychologist.
Oh, outstanding! Is that because of some of the teammates that you've played with? You think, man, they need some psychology?
Possibly.
Are you the psychologist on the team?
You could depends on who needs it, what we're talking about.
Very good. Well, hey, congratulations on a tremendous season thus far, and best of luck tonight and on into the future. And who do we have next?
Next we have senior Katie Bond.
Katie, how are you? Hi.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Tell us a little bit about the role and position that you play.
I'm a guard, and I feel like it's always been that way. I mean, my freshman year, I kind of played guard and kind of a big man, you could say. I've never really been a big man, but just playing where I need to play.
What do you enjoy most about practice? What maybe a drill? What are your enjoyable things that go on in practice for you?
I would say practice prepares us for the game really well, and like we do a lot of drills that will help us in game. The coaches do a really good job of making sure we're prepared by doing different drills. I would say a drill we frequently do is our 3-4-5 man weave series. um, it didn't always used to be our favorite, but I feel like we've slowly kind of realized that it helps us prepare for the games. It helps us communicate. It helps us with layups, stuff like that.
Outstanding. What's your most favorite thing about being part of a team and this team in particular?
Um, I'm a three-sport athlete, so I've always been a part of a team. So I would say by far, like the girls and the relationships. I mean, relationships that I have now will last me a lifetime, and it's always good to have people by your side that care for you. You can care for them, just somebody to lean on.
What now, being a senior, what plans, if any, do you have for next year?
Next year I'm gonna go to Missouri State. No affiliation with the sport. I'm going to study psychology. So
All right. Well, you guys must be extremely mentally healthy with two psychologists on the team. So,
maybe.
That hard.
very good. Well, hey, congratulations on a great season thus far, and good luck tonight and into the
Perfect. Thank
future.
you.
Maybe we'll get to visit with you again. Who do we have next?
Junior and I, Perry.
Hi.
Anaya. Hi. Tell us a little bit about what position you play and what your roles and responsibilities are.
I came in as like a point guard, like kind of the side to Josie. I came in as like a leader for the team. I like to give my team energy, and yeah,
Very good. What now? Where did you come from?
Link Academy in Branson, Missouri.
Okay. Very good. Tell us a bit about what your expectations were coming into this season. You joined a team that went to the Final Four, a year ago. What were your expectations and maybe goals coming into this year?
Well, my goal right now is to win state, because knowing that the girls already made it to Final Four last year just puts it on the edge that we're gonna make it to state this year too.
Now, being a junior, moving in, how hard was it, or maybe it may have been very easy to kind of acclimate yourself to the team? I mean, you're sitting next to two psychologists, so that had to help. But how easy was it for you to acclimate yourself?
It was actually really easy. The girls are very easy to get along with. I have a little sister already that's on the team, and I have a few best friends, so it was pretty easy to get along with the girls.
What games now moving into obviously into Kickapoo, a totally different schedule than what you would have had at Link Academy. What games were you looking forward to? Maybe it's a tournament, maybe it's the Pittsburgh tournament, maybe it was getting to play in the pink and white. Were there games and matches you were looking forward to?
Definitely Republic and Nixa. Those I've always known those are the teams that Kickapoo are like the teams that they play the hardest, and they go against like that's like the main teams they like to go against. So I'm excited for those two games.
What are you doing during the day to kind of get prepared, for a game?
Well, I have school for most of the day, and then we get out early, so I go down to shoot around. And then on the way here, I listen to music, and right before the game, I like to listen to music and get ready for the game.
All right. Looking forward to tonight?
Yes, sir.
Have you had fun this year?
A lot of fun.
All right. Very good. Well, hey, congratulations on a tremendous start here, and good luck tonight and the rest of the season. And who do we have next?
We have Anaya Doig next.
We got two more guys.
All right. Anaya, hi.
Hi. Hi.
Tell us a little bit about, first off, what grade are you?
I am a junior.
You're a junior. And what position do you play?
I play forward.
Forward, okay. What are your roles and responsibilities in that position, both offensively and defensively?
To just know the plays and get my team open as best as I can, and on defense, know who I have, know what defense we're in, and things like that.
All right. Who would you say is maybe the most boisterous person on the court for your team? Who do you hear from?
Perry.
Okay. That was pretty easy. So
Yeah.
you didn't think about that too much.
No.
Tell us a little bit about what you do to kind of get prepared on game day and even in pregame.
So I also have school throughout the whole day. So I go to school, do my work, obviously think about the game, think about how I can, you know, get right for the game. And then when we get dismissed, I go to shoot around. And then when we are on the bus, I listen to music. And even like pregame, when we're getting dressed, I also listen to music.
Outstanding. Do you have a maybe a favorite gym outside of home, outside of your home gym? Are there facilities? Do you enjoy playing at? Maybe you see the rim really well. Maybe you get favorable bounces. What's your favorite place to play outside of there at home at Kickapoo?
Um, I like playing at Jury when we play in the pink and white.
Outstanding. All right. Well, I believe we have one left. Could you introduce who it is?
Taylon Whited.
Dalen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay, so you're the pup. They made you go last. Usually they make the
Yes.
sophomores go first. But
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about what your roles and responsibilities are on the team.
I would say my roles and responsibilities on the team are to um make sure none of my teammates are down. Um, Nobody's in their head really, and then just do my role to the best of my ability.
So now we have three psychologists. Tell us a little bit about that first experience, varsity experience. Being an underclassman, what was that like the first time that you stepped out on the floor? And it may have been last year, but what was it like
Yes.
nerve wise to step out on the
Oh.
varsity floor the first time?
It was very exciting, but I was very nervous. I just came back from an injury, so I was like still trying to get back into it, but my teammates and my coaches really helped me through all the mental challenges I had.
More nervous right now or then?
Definitely then.
All right, very good. That means I'm doing my job right. You're comfortable. Tell us a bit about what you do to kind of get prepared.
Um, I go to school and any free time I have, I kind of run through my plays so that I do everything right in the game like I'm supposed to. And then I go to shoot around and then I head to the game. I don't really have anything special I do before. I just kind of give myself a pep talk, tell myself I can do it, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Any superstitions? You got to wear the same socks or
No, actually.
got to wear your hair in a bow or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Ponytail? No. What were games coming into this season that you looked forward to playing?
I was very excited to play Republic and Nixa. Last year I didn't get to play the first time we played Nixa because I got hurt. But playing them last year was just like a really exciting experience, and they're very, very good. And so is Republic, so I was very excited for that.
Uh, Everybody has mentioned those two teams, and they're still in front of you on your calendar. So you are on your schedule, I guess. So you've got that to look forward to with both
Yes.
Republic and Nixa. Nixa is actually, I believe, Monday, and then Republic is the
Yes.
following Monday. So, and you get both of them at home. So
Yes.
that's a bonus as well. So anyway, well, hey, congratulations on a tremendous start. Good luck tonight and the rest of the season. Maybe we'll visit with you in the future.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Now, if you could give Coach Hanchy the phone, if that was the last one.
That was it.
All right, Coach. Now you need to point the camera. I need to see all the girls in the same picture because I've got one last question.
Okay.
All right.
It's already on us. Oh.
All right. Ladies, I am a mandated reporter for the Missouri State Highway Patrol. And you can just raise your right hand if this is a yes. Do you always wear your seatbelt?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Very good. Very good. Well, thank you.
I always tell them if I drive by them and I see that they're on their phones while they're driving, that they have either 100 push-ups or 100 down and backs.
That's how this got started.
Yeah.
21 years ago, I was in Lebanon and I was interviewing some of the football players and Coach Christian, and two of the football players needed a ride, and they were both seniors. And they got in my vehicle, and as soon as they got in, they both put their seatbelts on. And I just asked, I said, I appreciate that. Is it because Highway Patrol advertises with me? What's the reason? They said, oh no, if Coach Christian sees us anywhere in town and we do not have our seatbelt on, our name goes up on the board and we have to run reminders. And I asked them what a reminder is, and they said, you don't want to know. I said, okay.
Yep.
So that's kind of how that got started. So that's great to hear, Coach. But Coach, I tremendously appreciate you getting this set up. I know there's kind of short notice. It's game day. You're in the visitors locker room, which is a first for me. But Coach, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We appreciate you having us on anytime.
All right, Coach, I will get this downloaded and emailed right back to you, and it'll
Perfect.
go out tomorrow with your permission.
Absolutely.
All right. You're watching
Say bye.
High School Game Day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
On the
Thanks.
Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life.